Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie coming to you from Asawa, Japan, Pinku style. Been meaning to shoot this video a little while ago. Actually, take that back. I shot the video about 3 months ago, and it was really windy out here, so I didn't want to do it that day. So pretty much what I'm doing is I'm shooting this again, reshooting again, and the weather's a little bit mild today. It's actually, the snow should be done. So what we're gonna do is pretty much just walk around the shop. I'll show you guys a new shop. I've been here since July of last year. Moved from my last spot. It's a lot more bigger. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna walk around the shop, show you some of the stuff outside, show you the inside of the shop, show you all around, and then stuff we're working on right now. So I'm not really rushing. I got a little bit of time. This day's been a bit of a ass pain. All the stuff going on with the virus holds and all that stuff like that. So that's gonna take a little bit of time, a little breather, shoot this and get it out there. So here you go, guys. Just gonna walk around. All right, so this starting right in the front of the shop. Of course, got my little cool sign from the last shop I put up here. You guys who were asking me about the when I want to get the S13 back running and stuff. Well, the thing about it, this car going by. The thing about it is half these sponsors I got on this car right now I don't even use anymore. So all the stuff's going to come off a new livery I'm going to put on and everything. So to start from the front here, just some of the cars I got. Alan Newsom's a bridge motor car. This MR2 I just picked up a little while ago is pretty much a drag car. I'm gonna convert it to a time attack car. Pretty much just right here, it's the it's gonna be like the parts store, my own up garage and everything. That's the sign from my old shop, and a new sign I just put up there and everything. I'll put one more on the back side. That way you can actually S14 rolling by there. But don't put one on the back side because the shop, when guys come from the they come from the north or whatever. They can't really see what it is until they go by it and they start breaking it next turn around and everything. So put a new sign right there. So this is a soda machine I got, custom made, Pinku style soda machine. The plan was to put parts in here. Honestly, when I put it out there, this is going to be parts and everything in here. I didn't do it because I didn't get a good reception about it. So I'm gonna hold off on that until the summertime and then re-promote that. But right now, this is a straight drink machine. So we're gonna step inside right here to this is the parts store. So those who follow me for a little bit, kind of dropped my voice a little bit, cut on the lights. All right, so those who follow me a little bit from the last shop will know just walking around talking and everything. So I just started setting this up. This is going to be pretty much strictly parts. I've been here about a year, but I just started setting this up because I had to do a lot of electrical work. They had to take some of the wall down and everything to run the wires, and I didn't want to put all this stuff in here and take it back out. So I got multiple rooms. I'm not gonna open that door because it looks like crap in there, but this is gonna be a two-part part room. So when you guys order my parts, all the parts come from inside of here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff. Again, I gotta get all this stuff back on the stands here. What I'm gonna do is pretty much have it set up. The guys in the local are gonna be Nissan, you know, Mazda. Separated that way the bulk of the cars everybody work on, it'll be there and it'll be good. So that's going to be the parts store. As you guys remember, when you followed me for the last time at my last shop, I kind of had the cash register and everything inside of there, and it was just on top of each other. So it's kind of cool. I get rid of that. Tachiroku, I'm gonna eventually do something with that. So Angelo, I'm not giving it back to you, so I'll eventually put that back together and get it running. That car was an FD Pro car, belonged to Yoshioka. And I got that in them, so, and then going right around, go around. But so guys who have been around, this is my Subaru route or whatever you want to call it. I don't call mine a Subaru because I don't want to sound like I'm coming right behind those guys, but made this a little while ago. Finally got the drift, so I'll be taking this down to drift by 30 if it doesn't get canceled, and we'll go from there. Very fun car, but I still got a little bit of work to do in it. The front lineup, I can't walk past all these Skylines GTRs without giving it to you. So these are a few customer cars. A couple of these right here I built. They're about 500 horsepower a piece. And that one's confirmed 500 horsepower. This one is going to be 500 horsepower once I get done with it to ship it out. So all these GTRs right here, down to the silver GTR, which is about 600 horsepower. Those are all going to be going out soon on the ship. I'll be taking those down to Yokohama. So the Evo belongs to TC. Sora and all these cars right here, pretty much cars are going to put back together and then put up for sale. So this Z right here is going to get an RB26. This is my wife's pink Evo. Got it painted first, she only drilled a few times. This is my DR30. The guys who've been following me for a long time, you know this car right here. This is the R33 that I had for a long time. I'm put it back together. It's got a lot of history. This is Quan's old R34. Then I got the couple of RX-7s right there. DR30, we'll be doing something with it pretty soon. Then we got the Quan's R34, which he left his hood open. Let me go ahead and close that for him. And Should fly off and everything. So we're gonna get an engine put back in there really shortly. I'll be building that. We got an R32 that's gonna be converted to a somewhat of a dune buggy type of thing, exoskeleton. Evo 3, I'm gonna use that for something else cool. Cappuccino, I boarded this one, but I got another one inside. R34, a few other cars and everything, so on and so forth. And then, of course, these are my money makers right here. These are my trucks. So trucks are provided to me by Ramon Razola Buy Now in Japan. So pretty much these are the trucks I use to take you guys' cars all over Japan to the ports. This is a Mark II chassis that I just got from Fosto, those guys at the Sidex Japan, Sideways Extreme Japan. So walking around. Another Evo I got for another project, pretty cheap. Had to get on it, pretty much turn it. So all my expenditures are of making money. Another GTR that's going to be going out soon. It's a GC8. I got to wrap up soon. It's going to be $4,800. Take it or leave it. Motley overhauled engine and everything. TC's RX-7, putting that together still. This one is a new one I just got. If you guys have been around the scene for a while, you guys know who Kenji Yamanaka is. He's drove in FD, drove in the States. This car's been all over. You can tell it's been in the States because it has that cool drifter line sticker on it. Those guys on the Mid-Atlantic region of the East Coast. So this one, I'm going to take all the stickers off because I'm not sponsored by none of these guys and run my own stuff on it. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Go ahead and step inside the shop again, guys. I got more work to do, but I just wanted to. It's a good day, so I wanted to show it off before I get too. I'm busy always, but so we're entering the shop right here. I'm gonna walk around a little bit, show you the shop off a little bit. So pretty much the section over here is pretty much when I got all my tools and everything. And right now working on the 300ZX, the Z on the left right there. You've seen it a few times ago on Instagram. So what I got right here is another kind of mild engine overhaul, gasket seals, all that good stuff. And the VG, you got new turbos and all that good stuff. So you guys know the VG is a little bit more cumbersome. This 180 is actually going to become off a sale road really soon. It's actually a cleaner 180. It's dirty from the dust. And this is a Toyota Majestic Crown, whatever you want to call it, V8. So that was running before, but I got rid of the stock issue because it was crap. So that'll be coming up soon. That's my RB26 for my D1, whatever you're going to call it, Pro car. And one thing you guys notice, man, just looking around, all shops, they have stuff, man. But one thing about my shop, man, is I keep it clean. I can't stand a cluttered shop. It's something that gets on my nerves when you see cluttered shops and stuff all on the floor. Customers see that, and the guys up there, sorry, kind of sound a little bit. The guys out there who are running businesses and things like that, when a customer comes into the shop, I mean, there's sometimes we working on stuff, you may have like some bumpers and stuff laying around, but when a customer comes into the shop and they see stuff all strewn around, they're going to assume that you're going to treat their car the same way. This is my car. This is my S2000 right here. Everybody knows that, and I got this hood sitting on the top of it, but this is my car's roll cage and not touching the paint or anything like that. So just walking back a little bit. So this is still, as you guys can see by the boarding here, the boarding back there, we've actually separated off the shop because there's actually another part over there. But the owner is borrowing it for a little bit more, and I didn't want to get his stuff like mixed up with mine. So they built this wall right there, and I'll build onto it and close that off. I don't like how it looks right there. And then right here you can see how you see these boardings right here. Actually, if you look back here on the back wall, it looked just like this. It had this opening. And this actually is a really thick insulation. Back there, me and Quan, we boarded all that stuff up using a forklift, and had to use some little sawzalls and cuts and everything. And I painted that. Took about a day. So I got to finish the rest of this. The reason why it's open is because we're running some more electrical wiring and stuff through here. So I want to make sure, and it's all screwed in, so we can actually easily pull these off. So there's a little dark spot right here. I got to get some more lights in here. Got these little LED lights off of Amazon, but I ran out of LED lights. So a little dark patch right here, which I got to brighten up definitely, because over here is pretty much where I build engines, as you can see. This is enough stuff right here to make about roughly 600 something horsepower or whatever. And so all the stuff's going in R34 GTR. All the stuff is a refresh kit for Quan's R34 GTS4, which is putting on about 600 when it's ready to go. And they got a bunch of stuff right here provided by Turn 14 Nissan, good stuff, blocks. This is that R33 that I pointed out. This is my engine for R33 that I did 8 seasons, and like Luke Fink took a jab at some guys saying that like, oh yeah, I got this, I got that, my car lasts this long, and then, you know what I mean, they don't actually drive. I beat the shit out of that engine for over 8 years, well over 8 years, and drove all over Japan. That engine did about 6 Matsuris, and it definitely served its purpose. So back here is my little fabrication setup, very simple and safe. Again, right here, this is kind of a little bit cluttered right here because it built this wall, so it closed everything off. So I got to throw a bunch more lights right here. I'll do some tire racks and stuff right there and everything. Again, I've only been here for a little over, no, I haven't been here a year yet. So I just been busy. I haven't had a chance to do a lot of things, and like, you know, as long as the normal stuff works, we're good to go. So over here is my engine rack. Got a 2.4U RB26, 2.4U block, and one crank right there that's gonna be going all in that setup. A bunch of RB25s, some JZ engines, and whatever else over here. This actually is going to be going to Robert pretty soon. Again, it's dark as hell over here, and definitely can't get out of here with checking out the cappuccino. So for the guys who've been following a little bit, this 1J right here is going to go in that cappuccino. So yeah, we'll get this done here soon. Shop and check out the cash register / gaming room, and then head up to the podcast room. So again, guys, this shop's changed a bunch. It's definitely not the final form. We got a lot of stuff to do, but it costs a lot of money to get all this stuff done. So kind of is what it is when it comes to, like, you know, progress and things like that. But the main thing is cars is all good to go. So we're in it right now. This is inside of the actual. This is where I collect the cash, my cash register. Got my magazine excerpts in there from Drift and Goku. First thing first, we come in here, you see like a lot of games. I don't get to play these, but I have them set up a customer. I got this little thing off of Witchcom, built this little frame right here, and play like a bunch of, you know, it's just pretty much a Pandora's box. So built that up. Across here, we got the, step back a little bit. We got the, pretty much just got this in. So this is going to be for all the PC stuff. PC right there. It's going to be for like dirt and things like that. Turn this other light on. It's like really dark in here too as well. Walking back, you got Gran Turismo, 2 PS4s mounted on the wall. So when I pretty much run things together in here, I had a meeting once, and it was cool, but the power is not really set up for all this stuff. So as you can see right there, I got those TVs turned off and everything because it was pretty much tripping a breaker. And one cool thing I want to definitely shout out is my guy Jonathan Moeller. This is a cool little coin rack he made, and these are all my coins I got from inside of doing my military career. So those are not bought, they're not purchased. For the guys that don't know, in the military, nobody's really gonna. I mean, well, guys that are still, you know, racks and everything. This is my actual rack from my military tour and everything. So you see our rack time. I've been 3 times, and you know the Army Arcoms and things like that. So my military guys know that. But again, once I get everything set up, I'll have like some meetings here. Right now with all the Corona shit going on, I don't really want to have too many people here at all because I don't want to get sick and stuff like that. So we got some fresh e-brakes and things like that. So let's just go ahead and step upstairs to the jiu-jitsu room, judo room, and the podcast center. So I'm not gonna walk over there because I'll keep my feet off the thing and everything because I keep it clean. But that's my jiu-jitsu setup. Pretty much it looks kind of small on the camera, but I can fit about maybe 3 experienced grapplers on there, and everybody stay in their zone. 2 wild couples or 2 wild pairs of people kind of can fit in there. So this is where I come to do my own little training, exercise and stuff like that. I got my gis over there, and then inside of here is the podcast room. So when you guys see me doing the podcast and everything, there's my lights and stuff up there. Got the little control center over here. So I run this all by myself. I don't have a producer or anything. So I run all this, so the computer captures everything. This is my security, so I can see people trying to steal stuff. A little mixing board over here. Make my own music and stuff like that. This is my little one. I got one at the house and everything. And I got another one of those racks on the wall from Jonathan Moeller with the leftover coins and everything. So again, when you guys see the podcast, this is what it looks like, you know, inside of the podcast thing. So it's just looking around. Most people don't get to see everything and stuff like that. So again, it's pretty cool setup. TVs all around and everything, the monitor stuff, and it's pretty cool. So I got my guy Yickety Don up there and good stuff like that. So go ahead and head back down. Actually, let me shut this light off, save power and everything. So we'll go back down. So guys, there you have it. It's pretty much the shop in a nutshell. I got it in the background. So that's the shop in a nutshell, and pretty much just want to show it off to the guys who wanted to buy them. It's like a few guys. I'm not gonna lie and say that everybody's requesting to show me the shop, show them the shop. Is this my shop? Is a car shop? I got a little bit more extras than most car shops. Again, the podcast thing, the arcade thing right here. Don't get to play these at all because I'm just fucking hella busy. But again, most customers come in, they want to try their hand at it, and it's just like a cool, like, you know, most guys would be like kind of uptight about whatever, and they'll be a gamer. Most people game. So when they see that, like, oh man, you got this, you got that, and then they loosen up. And they realize, you know, I got the car stuff going on, but I'm a regular guy too. So it kind of is an icebreaker. Once I was gonna, you know, it sucks, man. This Corona shit, man. I was gonna have, you know, events, but I need that stuff to subside because a lot of guys come around. I'm not trying to get sick, you know. And the thing about it is just, you know, I'm not trying to get sick. I'm not trying to get sick. So I don't want to. If I got something, I don't want to give it to nobody. And I want to get something for somebody as well. So after that, all that stuff dies off, there's a cure or there's some kind of what you call for it. I'll resume doing like meets or whatever. And I'm also like I was thinking about the actual what you call, man. I did that little one test, man. There was only like 6 of us here that night, and it still felt kind of packed. So I'm probably not gonna host any events like that unless I decide to extend this building or something like that. I'm probably not gonna do that. But all in all, the shop's pretty good. It does what it needs to do. A lot more space than the last shop when we get everything done. Just go ahead and definitely you know, like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. You know, I don't ask for, you know, I don't want nobody. I don't want to beg for somebody's support. So if you guys support me, thank you for the guys out there that support me. For the guys that you don't, it's whatever, man. You know, most people see the light. I'm not a perfect person by any means, but I do strive for perfection in everything I do, and that means I don't tolerate bullshit. So when you guys out there, you hear things, you see things, or whatever you hear, think about it. My results don't lie. I keep it 100% straight with all my customers, everybody I deal with. That way, you know who you're dealing with, who you're working with. You're not getting dicked around and everything. So it's not, you know, when most people feel like I'm trying to sell things, I'm not selling anything. It's just that, hey man, you got your goals and aspirations. And the thing is, your goals and aspirations have been done in my shop by me. I got my own shit I want to do, so I'm not going to mess around with your car. I'm going to say it's going to be done on this day. You're going to be done. We're going to pick it up. You got issues. You got a warranty. Stuff like that. But, you know, in the long run, man, again, I'm here to provide services, business. It doesn't matter if we've been friends for 20 years. You're going to contact me via email. We're going to do things like that way. That way, we keep everything professional. There's no, like, you know, it's not lax, because when you lax, things happen bad. So, you know, for the guys out there who've been following me for a long time, just make sure you follow my procedures and we can get everything done, and I can help you out, things like that. So again, guys, thank you for taking a quick tour of the shop. I will do another one of these probably maybe 6-7 months, something like that, and you'll see things grow even further and, you know, see the progression. So again, thank you guys for tuning in to Pinku Style TV. It's going to be down and signed off from Masawa, Japan, Pinku Style Garage. See you guys later.